welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to be making hot chocolate lasagna. Yeah. We're going to need some powdered sugar, Hershey's syrup, yes, Swiss Miss. We're going to use some milk, some whipping cream, vanilla, Cool Whip. We're going to need some Philadelphia cream cheese, and make sure you get the salted butter sweet cream. That's important. We're going to use this hot cocoa. I said hot cocoa. I did, but no. Chocolate pudding. Yes. Oreos. Try not to eat the bag before you do what you need to do. And some little mini marshmallows. Here's your shot of everything we're going to be using today. Let's get, well, we're not cooking today. We're not baking. No baking, no cooking, nothing. I'll be right back. Very first thing we're going to do, I've got 36 cookies in here, and that's pretty much close to the whole bag of that family size. What are we going to do with these cookies? We're going to crunch them up. Leave the filling in as well. Do not take that filling out. Just crunch them up. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then I will say this, as far as the butter. Put the butter in the cream cheese out. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. My apologies. That's called my computer. I told you I watch other content creators while I'm cooking, while I'm listening for the most part. And I also listen to music. So that was my computer. A commercial came on and just started. So yeah, you want to break these up as best you can. And then I'm going to get a bowl over here. And then we're going to do something else. Okay, let me get that bowl. And I'll be back. All right, there's my cookie crumbles. See all that? And I've got the butter in the bottom of the bowl. So that whole stick of butter, we're going to use that whole stick of butter. That's what we're going to do. Let me raise this up so you can see a little better. Hold on. Okay, is that better? So as you can see, it's in there somewhere. Well, the butter's in there. And we're just going to mix that all up. I'm crumbling it a little bit more as I go. But you need that butter incorporated through all of those cookies. So just mix it on up. Yum, yum. You better make you some, I'm telling you. I should have probably sprayed my pan a little bit before I did this. Hold on. But you need to use some spray. Use any kind you like. You know I'm a fan of the butter. We want to spray this whole entire pan, okay? This is really an easy recipe. And like I said, no bake, no cook. We not baking, we not cooking. We just mixing. That's all we're doing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to share these videos, you guys. Please do, please do. Gigi's trying to bring those numbers on up. She's trying to get monetized, okay? So please subscribe to the channel. All right, so we're just going to, after I've mixed all that up, we're just going to dump that out. Dump it in the bottom, and then we're just going to spread it out. Doesn't matter if it's a little chunky. Does not matter at all. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let this kind of set up while we move on to making the filling that goes on top of this. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a whole 8 ounce of the cream cheese, and then I got another stick of that butter, and we're going to cream these two together. You want them to be softened, okay? So your hand mixer be good enough, okay? So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to turn that on and cream them together, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I put in the powdered sugar before I thought about I need to show you this. So powdered sugar, we need a cup of powdered sugar, so that's about a cup. And then we're going to put in, I'd say, a tablespoon and a half of vanilla extract. That looks about right. And then we're going to mix these together again. Okay? So I'll be right back. You want to mix it for a minute. The first time, you want to mix for a minute. This time, you want to mix for a minute. I'll be back. Alright, this is what she should look like. Nice and smooth, okay? This is exactly what she should look like. Okay? That's what you want it to look like. So now I'm going to get another bowl, and we're going to do something else. I'll be right back. All right, in another bowl, I've got 6 packets of that hot cocoa and a cup and a half of the heavy whipping cream. Now I'm going to mix them together until you get those, what do they call them, stiff peaks. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to mix this, and I'm going to show you what she looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, now, when I say stiff peaks, stick that in there. And there you go. Can you see that? That's ready to rumble. Now we're getting ready to do something else. Let me get both of these bowls and clean some of this mess up. I'll be right back. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this in together. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in. If you like chocolate, if you like Oreos, this is definitely the dish for you. And then we're just going to fold it in. You don't want to mix it, you want to fold it in. This dish is really yummy, but it's one of those dishes that you got to take your time to get it done right. Because you got to let it, I like to let it sit in the refrigerator for about an hour in between each layer. You see how it's just coming together? Just fold it together. See, the chocolate's getting incorporated. Look at that. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me go get the dish out the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Like I said, I really like this dish to set up really well. And this is good and crunchy. Now, if you want yours smoother, like a graham cracker crust, put it in a mixer of some sort and chop it up better. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want. I love chunky. So that's why mine looks like that. Okay? But you absolutely do not have to have chunky. It's your kitchen, your rules. Do what you want to do. Okay? And I'm just going to put this all over. We're going to layer it. Oh, there's a little piece that didn't get mixed in. Does it matter? No. It'll be all right. It will be just fine. Okay, and then I'm going to smooth that on out. And then I'm going to let this sit in the refrigerator for an hour. Then I'm going to do the next layer. I'm telling you, if you make this once, like I said, if you like chocolate, you will love this dish. Let me tell you. You will love it. When I was growing up, we used to make this at least once a month. Turn this around so I can get that other edge really good. And we used to fight over, like most kids, who's going to lick the bowl, who's going to lick the mixer, the little mixing little thingies. Kids will be kids, won't they? All right. And there we go. There it is. All right. I'll be back in an hour and we'll do the next layer. Yum, yum. You got to make some. I'll be back. All right. Ready for the next layer of our hot chocolate lasagna. I've got 3 cups of milk. You want to make it according to your pudding pack, okay? All right. And I'm only going to use one of these, okay? You could make it bigger, but I decided not to. So 3 cups of cold white milk with the package. You can use your hand mixer for this, but I'm just going to use a whisk. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to just use the whisk, and I'm just going to whisk this all up, okay, until it starts to get thicker. You know how pudding mix works. Until it starts to get thicker. So I'm just going to whisk this up. I could, like I said, use my hand mixer, but whatever. So I'm going to mix this up. As soon as this is done mixing up, which should take me about a minute, I'll come right back. All right, we've got our pudding all mixed up. So now we're going to go in with about 1.5 cups. That's 1.5 cups. Okay. I'd say about 1.5 cups. Okay. You can't mess it up. And then we're just going to fold that in there. Yum. Oh. This is definitely perfect for any occasion or just to have in the house. Trust me when I say. This is yum, yum. You definitely want to make you some, okay? And now I'm going to get that dish. And we're going to put this layer in there. Okay? Like I said, you got to have patience to make this dish, but it is so delicious. Hold on. Here's our dish. We've got 2 layers down. We're finna go in with this third one. And you have to let it set up. That's the problem. If you don't let it set up, everything will turn into one mushy mush. Okay, computer. Everything will turn into a mushy mess. Where everything will just be one item. And we don't want that. Which is why we have to do it and let it set up. Let each layer set up. That's why I said you've got to have patience to make this dish. But trust me when I say the end result is delicious. Okay? The end result of all of this, I mean, it's just yummified. Okay? And then we're just going to spread this out as evenly as we can. Oh yeah. Hot chocolate lasagna. Bet you never heard that one before. Or you may have. I don't know. We used to eat this all the time as kids. So I don't know. But it is so delicious. Trust me when I say, and like I said, you want to get that layer as even as possible. Best you can. Does not have to be perfect. Alright. There we go. And she's got to go into the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. Yes, she does. Alright. 3 hours back in the refrigerator we go. And then I'll be back. Alright. Now we're going to put that whipped cream right on top. Alright. And we're going to spread her all about. We're going to cover that whole top. We're going to use this whole thing. I told you, you got to have patience to make this dish, but you're going to enjoy it, and you won't use patience when eating it up. Trust me when I say. So we're just going to spread that all around. Just make sure you get every piece of your little lasagna covered with whipped cream. All right, so I'm just going to keep spreading. I'm going to spread this, and then I'll be right back. Now, all that's left, now that we've sprinkled this baby, I said sprinkled. We finna sprinkle. Now that we put that Cool Whip on there, now you just sprinkle it with some marshmallows. Put them all about. And she's done. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what she looks like all plated up after I finish sprinkling these. I'm going to cut a slice. Yes, I am. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. It just takes some time to let each one of the layers set up. They have got to set up. If you don't let them set up, it makes a world of difference. Okay? You've got to let them set up. All right. Cut her up. I'll be right back. Hot chocolate lasagna, anybody? Anybody interested in a little hot chocolate lasagna? Oh my goodness. That's what the chocolate syrup was for. Just to drizzle it right on top. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Look at the layers. Now that the chocolate is kind of dripping on it, you can't see it as good, but whatever, it's there. Things made easy with Gigi, you guys. All day, every day. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. And know that Gigi is going to see you on the next one. Okay? Look at that. You see what I'm saying about the layers? Cookie got kind of hidden underneath there, but it's there. All right, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.